Hey guys, it's Ryan back here again, and today I'm reviewing Star Wars The Clone Wars, and this is Savage Opress, and this is actually the armored version of this character. We also seen a shirtless version which was previously released, but anyways, this figure is currently only showing up at Walmart stores, and the retail price on this guy is $7.99. So let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see, it's in the 2010 and 2011 blue and black packaging design. Got a really cool rendered picture of Savage and his armor right there on the right, as well as the Star Wars The Clone Wars logo up on the top. On the back of the packaging, we have the other figures from the wave, including Evan Peel, Chewbacca, R7-D4, and Jar Jar Binks. We have the Galactic Card Game details, the Clone Wars Avengers details, an actual product photo of Savage and all of his accessories, a rendered picture of him from I believe that was the Night Sister arc back in Season 3, and it says Clone Wars number 59, and there's also, I believe that's a Dathomirian logo or a Sith logo, not 100% sure on that, but it says Savage Opress is magically strengthened by the witches of Dathomir and trained by Count Dooku in lightsaber combat in the ways of the dark side. Dooku sends Opress on a mission to kidnap the king of Toydaria, but when the Jedi intervene, Opress wields a double-bladed lightsaber with devastating results. So that is the packaging. Let's take a look at this figure and all of his accessories and pack-ins. So the basic pack-ins you get is a card, as well as a dice and a stand. So that is the basic pack-ins that you get with the Clone Wars figures nowadays, as well as the Saga Legends line. The accessories that he comes with this staff right here. This is also the same exact one that was included with the shirtless version of Savage, but this is the actual play feature one. It's not the actual accurate one, so it's basically a little play feature type thing that Hasbro decided to include for more play value, and basically just has this little flick flyer type thing where you just hold it in and then it launches it out. So it's a pretty cool little accessory right there. It does have two handles which have some silver paint on them, and the actual blades themselves have a little bit of copper paint, which looks really fantastic actually. So that is the staff that's included with this figure. The actual accessories that Savage has is his double-bladed lightsaber, which just looks really fantastic. 100% new sculpt. You know, it's got some black, silver, and red paint detailing onto it, and of course the blades themselves are also red. It's just a really cool accessory, and it looks pretty cool in his hands. So I'm not sure exactly if you can call these accessories, but these little shoulder plates right here, they can actually be moved depending on how you have the arms, but they're actually adjustable, and I believe you can take them off if you want to, so I guess you can consider those accessories. But they have some really nice detailing onto them, and they're pretty cool little accessories right there. So you got those two shoulder plates right there, and that pretty much does it for our accessories for this figure. Detailing wise and paint job, Hasbro did an excellent job. The paint job on the head there, which you can't really see too well, but it's pretty good. They actually made the eyes, they have yellow, black, and red outlining them, which just looks really cool. And the actual tattoos, or the birthmarks, depending on how you want to call that, on the face itself is just really nicely detailed. You also have his horns, which have some, I believe, brown paint on them, which just looks really nice. I'll give you a look at the back of the head here. Here's a look at the back of the figure. You got his muscles sticking out of his armor right there. The actual torso itself has a lot of nice detailing in the armor. You have some black as well as gray detailing on the armor itself. Some more gray detailing on the biceps there. And you also have his gauntlets, which have a little bit of more black and gray paint detailing onto them. You have his little, I guess you can call this groin cloth or whatever you want to call that, but that has some detailing on it too. It's made out of a flexible type plastic, so it can easily be adjusted depending on how you want the legs. You also have some more gray and black paint detailing on this. The belt itself has some silver paint detailing, which really stands out nicely. And his little comma here is actually made out of fabric, which is really good actually, so if you really want to move the legs around, it works pretty well. You also have some more paint detailing on the lower legs here, silver, and we have the actual little, what are those, the straps that hold the boots down. Those are actually sculpted in, and they are painted with some silver too, which just look really nicely. So sculpting and paint wise, Hasbro did a 100% really well job. I'm really happy how this figure turned out. It's just really cool looking. Articulation for him, he has a ball-jointed head, ball-hinged shoulders, ball-hinged elbows, swivel wrist, swivel waist, swivel hips, and ball-hinged knees. Unfortunately, he does not have any ankle articulation, and he doesn't have any ball-jointed waist, which is disappointing, you know, since this figure, I would expect it to be super articulated, but I guess that's just how Hasbro wanted to do it, so it is disappointing about that, but for the most part, everything else makes up for it. It comes with a really cool double-bitted lightsaber. The detailing and paint job is just 100% 100% fantastic. And you also get this cool little staff which you can launch a little missile out of, and of course you get your little pack-ins and whatnot. So that is the Savage Opress figure. Would I recommend you pick him up? Of course, because currently right now this is the hardest to find Clone Wars figure out of all the new Clone Wars figures. So if you do see him, period, I would just pick him up because he's definitely worth it, and he's a really cool guy. And chances are, if you see him once and then you go back to pick him up, he's not going to be there, because a lot of people are looking for this guy, and he's definitely going to be one of the hardest to find this year. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.